Ready for it.
Thrilled for it.
Presenting France with Turbo Booster Jet Engine.
You've already identified him as what could be one of CSK's greatest ever long-term signings. Is he already the centerpiece of the possible CSK middle order next year?
Absolutely. Because what he has shown over the last 12 months is a real acceleration of consistency in a different role to what we originally saw him. When he first came, you know, there was a lot of noise around baby AB, which you have to feel sorry for him in that situation because there's nothing worse than being labelled, you know, underneath a former great. You know, the expectations go through the roof. But he was at the top of the order there at Mumbai Indians. And so Mumbai Indians did the right thing and identify a really exciting young talent, which Mumbai have done historically pretty well. But it was too early for him to really have the consistent impact you'd hope for an overseas player. Since probably the last 12 months or so, he's moved down the order into more of an impact middle order player, a bit like a Tristan Stubbs and, you know, Rodman Powell, those type of players, Hetmeyer, and he has done it exceptionally well in the SA20 and the brief visits he's had with CSK. So it's an important piece to CSK's puzzle because they have been so dependent just on Dubé playing that impact role. So if you've got a right-hander and a left-hander, which they potentially have now, moving forward at 5 and 6, you can really build something considerable around, you know, that formula. Because one thing we were critical was in the early parts of CSK is their lack of ability to target boundaries, and you've got two good boundary hitters there.
Noor Ahmed is one. He's not only the leading wicket taker of CSK, among the leading wicket takers in the competition. He's back home, spent a few successful seasons for GT at Ahmedabad. Would you call him CSK's standout player this season?
Well, they paid for him, didn't they? I identified him in the auction, and they paid, you know, a good price for him, and you can see why now. He's a genuine wicket taker, and we've seen historically how important to have a spin wicket-taking option in those middle overs, and he has filled that void perfectly. And that's why we question the likes of Ashwin and Jadeja's futures at CSK because, you know, are we seeing a slight change of a strategy and game approach from CSK moving forward?